up, guys? I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary.
Hey.
We got a very special guest in the house, ladies and gentlemen. This brother hails from the beautiful city of Cincinnati, Ohio. Shout out to Ohio for having the courage to have 4 major cities. That's crazy to me. Like, no other city has that. No other state has that many major cities. But shout out to Ohio. He's a comedian. He's a content creator. He's dope as fuck. He's a producer of shows. I mean, just a cool. And he's finna go to Vietnam. I didn't even know it was nothing to see over in Vietnam.
That's crazy.
Other than the word wars. I didn't know anything was like really popping over there. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Mr. Michael Turner.
Baby. What's the 4 big cities in Ohio?
I got Cincinnati.
I got 3 in my mind.
You got Dayton.
Are you giving it to Dayton?
I do give it to Dayton.
Okay.
You know why? Because
somebody in Dayton is very happy right now.
Because of the Dayton family, and there was a rap group called the Dayton Family, and then
Cincinnati.
And then Columbus and Cleveland.
And then I think isn't Dion from Dayton?
Dion
Cole?
Dion Lack.
Lack.
He is from Dayton.
He's from Dayton.
Dayton's a tough city, man.
It is a tough city.
That's a tough city. We don't claim it, but Cincinnati. Cincinnati is taking over it actively. So it's just Cincinnati, Dayton. They claim us.
Ohio's catching a lot of on YouTube with YouTubers and the gamers and stuff. Like all the kids these days.
Oh, we catch
like,
strays, yeah. They don't believe it even exists.
Yeah,
All I'll say, being from Cincinnati, is we also don't claim Ohio, and Ohio doesn't claim us. Well,
You don't claim the state?
I've never told anybody I'm from Ohio. I'm from Cincinnati,
What?
and that shit matters to me.
It's a standalone city like
It's
DC.
its own little bubble. I'm telling you, because like if you're from Cincinnati, you're not a Buckeyes fan. You're not an Ohio State fan.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit about what's going on. People are like, oh, you like LeBron? I don't give a fuck about LeBron. I had the Bearcats growing up. Kenyon Martin mattered to me.
Bearcats?
The college basketball team is all we had. So it was good. We're our own self-sufficient city, and we are petty motherfuckers.
I feel that. Like,
So
St.
wild.
Louis is the major city in Missouri outside of, like, Kansas City.
Yeah,
but
but
Kansas
you don't
City
say
is like
you're from Missouri. You don't say
I
you're
say
from
St. Louis, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, I feel that same, like, I don't know, like, independence of establishing our own, because we never had a basketball team. And all major cities have a basketball team.
Yeah.
We never had a basketball team.
Still
don't.
You had the Billikens?
Yeah, but that's SLU. That's college basketball. Yeah.
sounds
But
Oh,
we-
I remember.
Yeah.
I
And
remember
I
Darius Miles.
Yeah, Darius Miles is from East St. Louis, so originally like where I'm from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Darius
damn.
Miles stayed
Speaking of rough
4
cities.
blocks. Oh yeah, I know, bro. I got shot, stabbed, set on fire, and kidnapped, and had a kid. Best friend was killed in my house.
Oof.
All at 14 in East St. Louis.
And that was a Tuesday.
That was a Tuesday.
Tuesday
All
in
by
the
14 as well.
That's crazy,
At 14,
bro.
I moved out at 14, and it's so crazy.
What was the last straw?
Yeah, right. Did you stay after the kidnapping?
I did.
It wasn't even
I
a
needed to
kidnapping.
see to get back through. I needed to see to get back through to the end,
my
and we got
God.
that back. The last straw was really my mom. My mom started talking to me differently because I had a kid. So she stopped talking to me, started talking at me. And at that time, I'm 14.
Oh, because you were grown.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, and she was just disappointed. Like, your parents said, I'm mad at you versus I'm disappointed in you. Disappointed hurts so much more. And the tone in which she talked to me and we communicated and we conversed changed dramatically. And
It
I
was
like,
disappointment, or was it like, all right, you got to get your shit together.
Nah,
You're
it
a
was
father now.
disappointment.
Yeah.
It was like, it went from, what's your homework tonight? Let's pull out your homework. Let's get that done.
Yeah.
To make sure you do your homework and turn it in. Not even looking at me, talking to me.
Yeah.
And my feelings were hurt and I couldn't take that shit and I left.
How long did that last?
I never moved back.
No. How long did that last before you moved out?
I turned 14 in March, and I left before my son was born. My son was born in October, so I probably left when school started for my freshman year. I was gone.
Where'd you go?
In September?
Yeah, in September. I stayed in friends' basements. I stayed in garages. I stayed in attics, and then I moved in with my cousin.
Okay.
At the end of the year.
So you stayed in St. Louis, but you dipped out of the house.
Yes.
That's what it was.
So I was
Yeah.
living in East St. Louis. St. Louis is in Missouri. East St. Louis is in
Yeah, you're
Illinois.
right. That is true.
So East St. Louis is like 4 hours away from Chicago. They're only separated by the Mississippi River. It's a bridge that takes you over there. But I left super early though.
Yeah.
So how was Cincinnati? Because
You won't believe it,
but
but
wait, backstory. Tahir's like my only friend from Midwest.
Oh, really?
So now I just think it's like that.
Hey, straight up, I didn't run
like
into
that.
these issues,
Okay.
but since he's a tough city too.
It is.
If you can believe it, all that shit happened to me by 17. No, I'm kidding.
Paper in your hat.
I didn't get lit on fire.
I didn't get
until about
kidnapped
20.
till about 20. Nah, Cincinnati was a good. I
I
was
get lit on fire, boy. Fuck you.
I was gonna say I didn't know if that was a style move,
It was.
bruh. Cincy, I always say about Cincinnati is a great place to be from, and I was happy to get out at like 18. But
Right.
it was like I was born and raised there, and it's like formed my perspective on humor, all my people there, and it was a good place to be from for sure. But yeah, Cincy, it can be tough like that. I was in the burbs, you know, but you know, we still had like project housing within our school, so you saw some tough shit every once in a while. You know, I also got to go from we were making money till I was like my dad and my mom were doing fine till I was like 9, 10. They got divorced, and then we went broke. So I got to see like middle class life in Cincinnati, and then I was like, oh, okay.
Was it the
I'm a
divorce?
latchkey kid real quick.
Was
and
the
I'm like-
divorce what made them?
Yeah, well, yeah, it all just fell apart after the divorce. That was like the moment, and then my dad's like situation kind of fell apart. His working stability was gone.
Oh,
so.
who did you stay with when they divorced? Did you stay
So I was 9, so I was like, yo, who's getting the dog? And so my mom got the dog, and I was like, I'm gonna go with the dog. But
Who's getting the dog?
shout out to Lily. You know what I'm saying? That's a good beagle.
Shout out to Lily.
R.I.P. to a real one. That was a good dog.
Hey, I've never heard that perspective in my life.
Yeah, where's the dog going?
I've never heard that POV in my entire life.
So you gotta go. So I was Lily. But then my mom was more like the stable situation too. So.
Women do. I will always give a shout out to women. Women are, in my opinion, a superior being. Like they are.
Yeah.
Just, women just dope.
They've stayed. As I grow older, I've realized that they typically stabilize my life whenever there's a
For
good
sure.
one in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Not
For
to
sure.
say I figured out a lot on my own, but when there's a good woman in your life, you can really elevate in a positive way.
Wait till you get a black woman.
I've had one.
Oh, come on.
I went back.
You went back to white?
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
everybody's-
I never.
Once
fuck-
you go black, you never go
I
back.
said-
It's like I went back.
I went back.
I'm good over here.
We lasted a couple years. I went back. I did. I ran out of Brian McKnight lyrics. I couldn't connect with it. You know? Once I got to Dwelle, I was digging too deep in the pocket. I was like, I can't. She knew I was grasping at straws on that.
Shout out to Dwelle.
Hey,
Let's
Dwelle,
go.
one of my favorites.
And one of my favorites.
One of my
man.
favorites.
I love Dwelle.
Oh my god.
But
Hey,
I always say,
yo.
but I don't do. I always say I fuck white women, but I don't fuck with white women. Does that make sense?
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I fuck them, but I don't like. I've never had a long-term relationship with them since high school.
I always
thought you said you
condom,
went
but
back.
not no months.
No, I didn't go back. I mean, I'm just joking. My next girl isn't black. I'm dating a Asian chick now. She's Vietnamese.
Okay, you're
I've
diversifying
dabbled.
your portfolio.
Yeah, I did. And then in my 20s, my chick was from.
Mike trying to check all the boxes
Hey.
like white,
You know what I'm saying?
black, Asian.
Let's see. Hey, I gotta be able to. I'm picking up on
I
all
don't know
the
if this is
references.
offensive or not, but what kind of Asian?
Vietnamese.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have experience.
Yes,
Yeah. Shout out to Southeast Asian bitches. They're crazy. You think you getting with an Asian chick? A lot of.
I don't know where Vietnam is.
Oh. Well, I've done some research, and
Pull up a map.
I am.
yeah, damn, the internet's crazy. Yeah, so shout out to Ho Chi Minh. He really got that movement going.
Oh, shit, man.
He was.
Hey, low key though.
Wait, go back a little bit because I don't know where we are.
Yeah. You gotta get out. So here's what I say about this section
Where's
of
India?
Asia.
India's way over here.
India's to
Oh shit.
the
Okay.
west of that.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
this
that's Japan.
is like the.
This is China.
And it's funny because it's almost like the ass of Asia, but I
Low-key.
will say the coincidence there is these chicks in that Southeast Asia, they got ass.
It's like the pistol grip
Everything
of Asia.
else is kind of the flat butt Asians. And
Oh, for real?
I mean,
Vietnam
I
has ass?
oh yeah.
Filipinos.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
that's
like
the
the
same.
they're
Yeah,
like the
so
black
that-
Asians,
So
yeah.
and then Cambodia and Laos and then Thai a little bit, but you're gonna get more of that ass over there.
Vietnamese
and,
women have ass?
Bro, yes.
Where's
There-
Bangladesh?
According to a white man. So
Yes,
what-
according.
what-
Yeah. Hey,
Reference.
when we go offline, I got some pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Big reference.
But yeah, according to a white man, that is fair.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in a little bit?
Yes.
What is your? Let me ask you this, since Sibi said that and you said that, preference to
That's where Thailand.
body types. Are
Yeah.
you more of an ass man or you more of a titty man?
I like a thick chick in the way that which usually comes with ass, and I do prefer ass for sure. Honestly, titties to me are like cherry on top.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
oh, they happen to be here. That's cool. But then I will say, you know, once in a while you get a good pair of titties, you're like, this is fantastic.
This is fantastic.
You do forget, how, but it's not like long-term sustainability for me.
Yeah.
The '80s model of just big old boobies and nothing else
And
is
no
like
butt.
kind of
It's weird.
extinct.
It is weird. To me,
I
yeah.
actually like weird titties. I like when they're like, you
What's
know,
weird?
like say
Lopsided.
no, not even that. Like the areola is like way bigger than what you think it should be
Yeah.
in comparison to
You
the
like
size.
a titty
big
with a
titties.
personality.
A lot
Yeah,
of big boobs come with that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I don't mind the big
Yeah, that's
areolas.
true.
I like
The plates.
I trade. It's like a record. Like it got the bumps and the grooves.
Yeah.
You know, you take
Yeah,
your
yeah.
tongue along like you're the needle.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. I love the big nipples. I love
Body
the
positivity.
big areolas.
A little personality.
Yeah, I, do.
I've
I
always-
just love women in the sense of like, I don't know, their bodies is just so amazing. If I woke up a woman, I would get lost for 2 hours just playing with my own titties.
I think it's fun that every time the first hookup or something, every time the shirt comes off, you're like, this is exciting. Because it could go a lot of different ways.
It could.
It could be symmetrical,
Yeah.
areolas, everything's working together. They could have some spunk, some personality. I had a buddy in Phoenix when I was coming up in comedy. He was a sucker for a sloppy rack. And, he just loved
What's
the
a
sloppy
sloppy
rack.
rack?
Oh, you know what it is.
No.
It's hanging
when
off
you-
the sides.
Yeah, when the titty,
It's-
you take the bra off, and titties just
it's
they
just
have a tantrum.
yeah, it's a little
They
bit
bungee
more.
jump off.
Whereas
off the bra.
the opposite would be, I guess, probably perky or
Mhm.
kind of the ones that are a little bit more upright,
Okay.
maybe without a bra.
his homeboy liked titties that had a story. They had
Yes.
a backstory.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel that.
They were like Bruce Wayne. Like
Mhm.
parents got killed in the alley.
Wow.
Yeah.
Patrick, right now, you guys, if you've been watching his face, he's looking at a map of Southern Asia, or Asia for the most part, and he is
Confused.
fascinated
Confused.
I
to
didn't
learn
know.
these things.
I will say that is
Korea
a tough
is so
part of
close
the world.
to Japan.
Isn't that a crazy part of the world?
What?
Also, you telling me that's where Bangladesh is, bro? You'd have given me 30 minutes. I wouldn't have even like.
Wait,
I
where
thought
is
that
it?
was actually a made-up
Oh,
country
in
for a little bit.
between. No, I dated a girl from Bangladesh in high
There
school.
you go. I just
Yeah.
thought it was a producer that we all liked. I was like, you telling me that that's not just a banging ass producer from the early 2000s? Bangladesh?
He's
I don't
not
know.
even like-
He had a 2-year run that was
Yeah, he
pretty
did.
iconic.
Yeah, he did.
This is great. You
Range
should
India,
just look
and,
this
mean-
up.
India and Asia are like, don't they? Like
India
some
is
people
part of
refer to it
Asia.
as one continent, like
India,
one.
yeah,
India is a.
it is
That's
part
a,
of
that's a
Indonesia
hilarious
was.
sentence.
Continent.
Some
I didn't know
people
where
refer to
Singapore
it as
was.
one continent. This motherfucker.
I didn't know where Sri Lanka
Hey,
was.
my friend, so
Bro,
I used to live
My
here.
old manager.
Wait,
my
where'd
old
you
business
live?
manager
You
was
lived
Sri Lanka.
somewhere
I
else?
lived here in Beijing, and I used
For
to
real?
take a train when I need to
Yeah,
get
she
my
taught
visa
English over there.
renews. I used to take a train all the way down here to Shenzhen,
Damn.
and then we would go across to Hong Kong. Which
Nigga,
was
what did that
fun.
take? 2 weeks?
24 hours.
On the
It was
train?
such a- yes,
But it was
sick.
probably
It
beautiful.
was fun. Yeah, it was very fun. I saw a lot of rice patties and random stuff.
Okay, that
And then we
doesn't
go
sound
across
that
to
beautiful.
Hong Kong. It was.
New.
yeah.
Sounds
I'm
new.
out on rice patties. That's wild. I do think I'm always fascinated by that whole. The Asia is very like foreign to me, quite literally, but also like just like wrapping my head around the physical. Like also the fact that Turkmenistan is real. Like I thought that was made
Where's
up.
that?
Yeah, I'm saying up there by
Oh,
Uzbekistan.
above or Iran.
I feel like they get like
Okay,
they're just
so
getting funny with the names.
Maybe we
They're
should
like,
send this to Keenan. What is the key
I will send
between green and white? Because it just goes
Oh,
completely
so-
white. Is
so
that just people?
Green, it's foliage. So you
That's-
got.
It's full, yes.
Yeah, you have the
So that's
ability to
desert.
grow.
Yes.
Yes, exactly, and that's a high desert. I actually just did like probably what I don't even know how long the podcast was about Genghis Khan, so I'm pretty informed. It's actually pronounced Genghis Khan, and
Whoa.
that's the steppes. So they're called the Asian steppes, and it's all some of the flattest land in the world. It's honestly, if
Where?
you think of like the white.
In the
So
middle-
think
in
about
Mongolia?
white women, flat ass, white map, flat Earth.
So this is
Why is there so much of
this
China
is
that's
definitely
white?
That's where that is
China
kind of
has
no
a lot
man's
of-
land. That's where a lot of people are not living.
So this is actually,
Yeah, there's no cities.
So what?
Yeah.
Where this is? Okay, so Beijing is right here, and we used to get sandstorms. So we would come outside, and cars would be covered in dirt. So it was
China
a
has
desert here.
deserts?
People did not know
High
where
desert,
I was
though.
from. They thought I was from here, Xinjiang, which is near Kyrgyzstan. But these people
And that's
But
made
these
up.
people
That
are
sounds
mixed.
made up
These
and
people are
racist.
mixed, and a lot of people from Xinjiang are Muslim.
Yeah.
And they have darker skin, so people didn't know what I was when I was in China. So they thought I was Brazilian, Native American. They
Yeah.
were like,
I
"What
didn't know
are
there
you?
was
Are you
Chinese
Xinjiangan?"
deserts. at
Okay.
all.
Yeah.
Let me drop some other facts on you because I love this type of shit. I get to nerd out for a little bit.
Mongolia
This
is
motherfucker just
The-
started singing Mulan.
The
Mulan, look, Mongolia is desert. I don't think there was deserts in.
Bro, Mongolians they were running shit first of all.
No, for
like
sure, but I didn't know there
200
was
years.
deserts. No deserts in Mulan.
That's where all the shit went down. That's where the Mongolians learned how to be great warriors in flat.
So China has
area.
the most people in the world,
But they're all in, like-
on the East Coast.
But I mean, honestly, it's a lot like
And the
America.
No, there's
Bro,
Tibetans and
do you know how
It's
long?
like that's Kansas City in the middle.
do you know how long the Great Wall of China is?
No,
It's 22,000 kilometers long.
I don't know anything
It can
about
take
kilometers.
17 to 18 months to walk
Shit.
the entire Great Wall.
Nonstop?
Well, over a year, yeah. That's a year and a half to walk the Great Wall of China.
Is there a map that shows how long it is?
I'm
'Cause
sure it
I
is.
can't even fathom
But it
that.
is-
Oh,
it's-
yeah,
it's
map of the Great Wall
basically-
of China.
It's 1.5 times the distance between Los Angeles to Singapore.
Nigga,
Wait,
wait,
what?
wait.
Wait,
said
so it
1.5?
winds then? Are we
One
saying
and a
it
half.
winds?
Where is Singapore?
Yeah, that's
That's
Come on,
above
man.
Australia, right?
He just figured out Vietnam.
No,
Yeah,
Singapore
right
is
there.
way down here.
Singapore.
yeah,
Where's
above
down there,
Australia.
It's awesome. Yeah.
First of all, I love when you're kind of right, but you're super wrong. But it is technically above Australia.
Australia, what you
It's like, okay, all right.
That's Australia. It's
so
above.
many things are above. If you just said anything in Asia is above, yeah, it's all above Australia. You're right. Well,
But it's
Japan
an
is above,
island.
it's above Australia. Okay.
5,000 miles.
Semantics.
Like for reference,
Is there like a map
LA
that
to
shows
St.
that?
Louis is 2,300 miles.
That
Yeah.
shows this.
That's
So
LA
very-
that's like a day. That's like 26 hours if you're doing a speed
Oh,
limit.
because it loops.
It does, yeah, it's not like a straight line, right? It's looping around. But it also
What is it protecting?
them from China from
No, I know that. I'm
Mongolia.
saying what part of China?
Oh,
is
the
it?
northern
Yes.
border.
Oh, it's just on the border.
Because
It's not protecting a
China runs
specific
it all
part.
the way down
Mhm.
south, pretty much.
Can you
They're
zoom
running
into that?
shit.
Can you enlarge that?
Yeah, bro. Mongolians really doing shit.
Oh, it says one.
Oh,
third
Matt
of it
Damon.
has
Matt,
to be-
Matt Damon
Hell
pops
yeah,
up.
bro.
That's a Great Wall of China.
It is very beautiful. I've
The
been to
longest
Great Wall.
man-made structure.
I've been to.
Is it that hard to get over? Maybe back then.
No, but yeah, back then it was.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's not about getting over. It's about getting past because they had people in place
Yeah.
to shoot invaders with arrows,
Yeah.
so they couldn't get over it
Sure.
to get into China.
And each
So it's
pillar,
not-
and each pillar was there
That's
was
what I was looking
there was
for.
a fire situation where you would light the fire on one, and then
And
it would
one?
go across, and
Yeah, to
everybody
let
would
the
know
other
that
one
these
know.
motherfuckers are pulling up.
Yeah.
And that
So there was some-
for the Mongolians.
Specifically for the Mongolians, yeah. They were pesky bunch. These Mongolians were relentless, bro. I'm telling you, I just listened to this podcast on them. I'm like, these motherfuckers are crazy, bro.
He made them sound like mice.
Yeah. These are pesky bunch of fellas over there.
You're saying that line right there is basically L.A. to Singapore, which is right down there.
Well,
I'm going to call bullshit on that stat.
So it was
I don't know.
basically saying it was like 1.5 times, like mileage wise.
So longer.
Because like that's not a straight line.
Yeah. There's a
It's
lot of like.
curves, and then there's that
And there's that
right
loop.
there,
Yeah. I
and
wonder
then
why
it
they did
goes up
that.
and then comes down, and then there's that downside right there. So if you stretch that out, it could be, but that's what they say is like 1.5 times.
They probably
of
did
LA
that to
18 months is
protect
crazy.
Beijing, maybe around Beijing, because that was important or something.
I don't know. That's just fucking crazy, bro. Like
Well, Mongolia is in that dip, right?
So that's the gray area is Mongolia. Yeah.
That's fucking
that's pretty
crazy.
far away.
Yeah.
So they
I
were,
low key want to like check out like the
Low
Bermuda
key, like
Triangle. but-
Thor's, bro. What are we talking about?
why am I
I
so
like Loki.
Why am I so
He-
interested in this?
Have
Oh,
you
it's
have you been to
captivating,
any-
bro.
Have you been to any parts of Asia yet?
Never.
I've been to Tokyo.
They would
I've
love
been
you over
to South Korea.
That's good to know.
I don't know.
No,
why.
they fuck with you. I went
you do feel like a motherfucker Asians would love.
Yeah,
though.
I went to
I went to an Asian
barbershop.
school and they accepted me.
I went to a
Bruh.
barbershop that played nothing but Wu-Tang the whole time.
Hell yeah.
Every barber was Asian.
I would think
But
that
every
Asians would be
barber
offended
wore
by Wu-Tang.
Timbs and baggy jeans. And this was when I was working at All Depth. This was like 2017. This is when I went to, I did that Asian tour with me, Tony Baker, and Nate Jackson. And we did it for the USO. So we did South Korea first. Then we did Okinawa,
Oh, that's right.
Iwakuna.
Nice.
now.
Did you get to go out and explore those, or was it very work related?
I did a couple little exploring. Like, I got this tattoo over there. This Jet Life tattoo. I got this in Okinawa.
Oh, nice. Is that a Mickey Mouse hand behind it?
No, that's just Jet Life glove. It's just the
My
Jet
man went to Japan to get a
do
tattoo
that.
in English.
I mean,
That's
they
like
could.
that's the most opposite American thing I've ever seen.
Because here's the thing. I never know if they really fuck with us for real, right? So I don't
They
want to
gotta
get
give some
nothing
bullshit.
in Japanese.
Yeah, he was like, I could do
or-
it in Japanese. You said,
Nah,
nah,
Give me
'cause
dragon, and they'll be
You
put
might
pussy.
be putting. I
Yeah.
like to eat dick on my own,
Yeah,
and I
right.
don't know what that is, but like I
Right.
know what Jet Life is. So.
bro. But hey,
Google.
the nights in Japan gonna get a little crazier. is all
And
I know.
so I went to where the was it the Shanghai Warriors or
The Shanghai
Hold on.
War.
And where?
no
Yeah, she
the
got
guys
excited.
with the
No, I
something
was like,
about-
you were not
China?
in
My
China.
hometown?
no your whole
I
time.
was there for so
she's
long.
hyping it.
No,
How long were you there?
Where the
4 years.
That's crazy.
Warriors, it was like a week and a half. The Samurais.
Okay,
From-
I was
Oh.
at Samurai. Oh, yeah.
yeah, so because I saw
Tom
the cherry-
Cruise.
I saw the.
You talking about where Tom Cruise beat all those people? That's my favorite
I
thing
saw
to do.
it was at the same place they do the Cherry Blossom Festival.
I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
fire.
Let me Google this for you.
Was
too.
it
in
I'm
Kyoto?
struggling. Yeah.
I don't know if it was Kyoto.
Was it in
might have been
season?
Ky- Yeah, it was in season.
You ever
They
think
were
about-
falling, and it was the festival was going on. They were
That's so
falling. They
fire.
they
That
were
is
playing the
fire.
drums. We saw where the samurai stayed and where they trained and all of that type of. It was fucking amazing, and it was quiet. Like they don't make a lot of noise over there. Like
Castletown?
that. Yeah,
Samurai.
Obata?
it wasn't. But,
Isn't that dope to think, like, bro, like, how many years ago was that? Like, few
Bro,
hundred years ago? Like,
they
300,
still-
400? They
and
were
they
just
still-
samurai'd up, dog.
Walking around with a sword.
and they still. I love the fact that they still honor their
Little
heritage
fake
that
samurai.
much.
Well, yeah,
Like we
they
using
should.
shorthand text, like YN is young niggas, and I'm sick of it.
Wait,
Spell
what?
this shit out.
Wait.
I just want to say I've never used YN.
Wait, they use that out there?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying like how
Like
they
how
respect
we
their
don't
heritage
respect.
and we don't. Like
Yeah.
we just are constantly
well,
evolving.
well, we respect recent history, and they
Yeah,
actually
slavery,
have
yeah.
a pretty tough recent history to respect. They actually got to go past.
New Japan?
Yeah. They had a-
What, the war?
They had a tough little run there. Yeah.
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 Feudal?
Yeah, they were
They called it-
a pesky bunch.
They called it feudal Japan. That's
Yeah.
insane. Who we got to shush
we
for?
getting shushed.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Get out.
That's fair.
I
For
told
whom?
you.
Oh, she's trying to take a nap.
I'm trying to
But
turn up.
Japan is so tiny to be feuding. Like you can't get
Oh.
away.
But
Like,
they
The
were
fact
like
that
they were like taking over everything though.
Dude, they were
crazy.
so.
just like Great Britain.
I don't
Right.
think they
Yeah.
had the same maps that we did because we're like, yo, y'all coming at us. They were like, well, we can take over Hawaii. It's like, dog, we're
They probably
more
just
than
went into
Hawaii.
it.
Come on, what?
We're more than Hawaii.
They probably went into it not knowing how outnumbered they should have been.
Dude, they were they were very. I
just
mean,
got Hawaii.
honestly,
Ambitious.
they were crushing shit,
Ambitious.
and they were very ambitious, and they had the better technology, but they didn't. They thought. I think they just underestimated our knowledge. Yeah.
Japan taking over China, looking at that map, is actually
They
crazy.
They killed so many China. You know how many the country that had the most deaths in World War II is China.
Really?
It's either China or Russia, but either way, it's those countries that you wouldn't think about because
They're huge.
Japan was just killing Chinese people for like 10 years.
I
leading
saw
up to
Ip
that.
Man. That was the closest.
It was the Soviet Union and China. Ip Man kind of hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Was that about what I saw Fury? Are we just naming movies?
It was like a kid joining the conversation. He's like, yeah, you're right. Anyways.
Yeah. Ip Man, yeah. I'm breaking down real shit over here. No. Dude,
I thought that was a pretty good.
Japan was trying to take over the whole thing, bro. Ambition.
They was playing Wale in the background. It's about ambition.
You're going to love me for my ambition. That's actually what Wally was talking about. Japan in 1937.
That was fun.
Shout out to Tokyo, man. It's the first place I used a bidet for real at.
You ever think about how Tokyo and Kyoto, same letters? What's that about?
No.
Isn't it?
Kyoto doesn't even have a J in it.
Bruh.
He said Tokyo.
Oh,
See,
Tokyo.
this is what I'm
and
talking about.
Kyoto?
Stick with it, man, bro.
I thought he said Japan.
What did you get?
Tokyo and Kyoto.
Japan. Oh,
The
okay.
No, he
letters,
did not.
right?
Tokyo.
He
Kyoto.
said Kyoto doesn't even have a J in it. I thought I was
Okay. Yeah.
This old fashioned's hitting different, dog.
You have an old
I
fashioned?
like how you had to take a step back and you're like, you know what? You're right on that point that
I
was
thought you
very
meant
clear.
Japan. Kyoto and Tokyo do have the same letters.
They call that a anagram. I don't know what they call that.
Yeah, something like that.
That's fun.
Let's look at these stories. What we got up here?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tahir more, and I just want to let you know that with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh products delivered to your doorstep in days. It's that simple. So you can get ready to say goodbye to the grocery store, say goodbye to long lines, finding a parking spot, grabbing your reusable bag. We offer that. We're not doing that anymore, okay? With summer in our review, it's time to start thinking about those heartier meals. Ooh, I love a good fall soup, a good fall chili. This is the time to do that. And with HelloFresh, you can do all of that and more. You get to pick from 50 menu items every week, and it's constantly changing. So go check it out right now. And also, HelloFresh understands that plans change, okay? So you might have your delivery date on the 10th. You're going out of town. You need to push it to the 15th or to the 20th. That's fine. You do everything online, from picking your meals to switching out your protein to changing your delivery date, all done online. So if you're sick of the rigmarole, I think I said that right, of going to the grocery store and all that entails, kids not being by the parents, running by, touching your cart, touching you with sticky hands, squeezing by somebody else's cart, forgetting reusable bags. Now you got to pay it at the counter. If you don't want to deal with that, check out HelloFresh, okay? It is the way to do it. And we're giving out free breakfast for life. Go to HelloFresh.com/free DIYS. One free breakfast item per box while your subscription is active with HelloFresh. That's free breakfast for life just by going to HelloFresh.com/free DIYS. You have no reason not to do this unless you just don't like delicious food and convenience. If you do like those two things, head over there right now, HelloFresh.com/free DIYS. Peace, guys.
Dog sets house on fire. Oh, we got it. You got it.
Damn,
Fuck, that's
internet?
right there.
Are they
not?
talking shit in the group chat? What they
No,
doing?
Probably. About me, of course.
No, they were talking about you. They
I just messed up.
We don't claim it. He is right. They were talking about
We don't claim it. Yeah,
how since he doesn't claim it.
it's like if you're from Cincinnati, you do not say you're from Ohio.
we got some
you say you're from
Cincy's in-
Cincinnati.
Oh shit, that's fucking
and
great.
you're proud, and you're proud too.
Okay, so this.
Okay, this is what happens when you don't walk your dog or play with your dog.
This is the moment the dog.
Wow.
Oh no.
First of all, they must have known something was up if they pointed a camera at the stove.
What kind
Who
of
the hell has a camera just pointed at their kitchen
what kind of
stove?
dog is this? This feels like a husky.
Nah,
Oh,
definitely not a
no.
husky. That's a rot.
That is it
I
a
don't-
rot?
nah, I
Is
don't
that-
fucking know.
yeah.
Okay,
just
so
talking
this is
shit
the
on
moment a dog
breeds.
accidentally switched on the stove and started a house fire. The homeowner who put out the fire, put out the fire, was treated for smoke inhalation, and no other injuries to people or pets were reported.
First of all, why the fuck? I would never put something paper just on the stove like
Yeah,
that.
why is
Yeah,
that?
just to have it chilling.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I know.
they-
My stove is always, if nothing is being cooked, it's empty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
That's
it's
how
a
supposed to
bare
be.
top. Yeah, that's true.
So this is half the dog's fault, half the owner's fault.
because
But
you
also,
know
like,
this dog. If you got a dog that jumps up on the counter, you know that already.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
informed on this.
Yeah,
right, but he
did
jumped
just do
up,
that.
pushed it in, and you know how like you have to
And
push
twist
it
it.
in and twist
Yeah.
it.
That's true.
So he saw an opportunity. He was like,
hey, maybe he
Fuck this house.
maybe he smelled a bitch in heat down the way. He said, "I'm
Fuck
gonna cook
this
for
house.
her
Because
I'm gonna cook for her tonight."
here's the craziest thing to me. He ignited it and left. It wasn't like he was looking for something.
He was looking for-
ignited it on accident and then was like kept looking for it.
He turned it on. He
turned
was
it
looking
on
for
and
the
was like,
ingredients.
all right, fuck
He's like,
that.
"All right, where the steak at?
He was
I
like,
left
"Nah,
it over
fuck
here.
this house."
I just marinated the shit. shit. He looked like he does look like a chef.
That's Spike
He looked
from
like he's
Tom and
walking
Jerry.
away. Like, let me go get this.
This is absolutely half the human's fault because that's a lot of stuff on
That's
the
a
stove.
lot of shit on that stove, bro. It's like 3 bags on the stove.
That's what
But it's
you
also
get.
so hard for somebody without thumbs to turn a knob like that.
Yeah.
It's got to be like electric or something.
That's what you get. This owner probably leaves the house every day, and just to keep the dog occupied, he puts on like Master Chef or something.
Oh,
Puts
he
on
learned.
Ratatouille. You know what I'm saying?
He learned some
He's been
shit.
putting on Ratatouille. And he's like,
So
he's
the
been
dog was like,
inspiring the dog.
I could
do
burn
this.
this house down.
Yeah.
This stove is
You're
not
gonna
hard.
Take me for a second walk. I'll
That
show
thing
you,
over
son of
there?
a bitch.
He
Is
actually-
that?
Yeah, he actually puts 911 on. That shit kind of hits. He's like, I create a whole episode right now.
Would you guys treat your dog differently after this?
Oh, I would.
He's in the kennel until it's time to walk him after this for 6 months.
But wouldn't you feel like, damn, what did I do for him to learn the mechanics of a stove? And
It's like a raptor in Jurassic Park, bro.
right. And he waited for you. He could have done that while they were home. He waited for them to leave
Well,
and then
wait.
did that. That's a hit.
No,
They
I think he
weren't.
was home.
They were home.
They were home. I think they might have been
Was
asleep.
yeah. This looks like a late
But
night.
here's my
shit.
thing. What? Here's the
Oh,
crazy
really?
part.
I think,
So
yeah, 'cause
what
they
was
got
he?
treated
What
for
was he trying to
inhalation.
do? Because if he was trying to get some food when he went up to the stove, he didn't touch any of the bags.
That's
So it
what I'm
almost
saying.
seems intentional.
Something's in the
Exactly. He
bags.
didn't. It's not like he accidentally turned the stove on and was like, okay, let me get to what I'm getting. Like, if he was trying to get food, he would have kept doing that after the heat. But he turned it on and was like, all right, well, that's where that goes. And he just walked away.
My big thing is keep a cleaner kitchen. That's
The
that's
stuff on the
reckless.
stove is
That's
the worst part
reckless.
of this.
Yeah, I think that's actually a man in the mirror thing. They got to look at themselves on this one.
I'm mad at the mirror.
I don't even,
it's
like-
time to make a change. It's starting with you, homeowner.
I don't even casually put stuff on the stove. Like when you have
Ever.
like
I
a
know.
bag and you
I
just,
know. It's not.
it's
an
like
option.
I have counter space.
It's not an option.
That's crazy.
That counter space looks crazy too. What are these Amazons? What's going on at home?
Hoarders. This is
This is
the
all
addition of hoarders.
This is all on the homeowner, and I feel like this person's gonna take it out on the dog, and that's wrong.
That
I don't
dog
know.
might get hit.
I don't know if this is in England or somewhere because
No,
it's BBC.
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs. Yeah.
Oh shit! And the BBC reported on it. That's crazy.
This is a yeah.
All right, fuck it.
And just from deductive reasoning, I can tell you it's a white family. I've been to Colorado Springs 3
I agree.
times now. Those
Also,
are- those are
Colorado
some
Springs.
honkies.
Are
Yeah.
there black people there?
Oh yeah, no, they don't exist there.
I don't know if this would have made the news if it was a black family though.
No,
They would have lied all the way.
I don't think
no, they
have
would
a
have.
camera
No, the
on
black family would have been
stove.
arrested for
I still don't-
arson.
I still don't get the camera pointed at the random stove, even though
Also, yeah, how do you have home security like this and you letting this shit go down?
the fact that there's a camera pointed at the stove and you have paper materials on the stove, nothing matches up.
That is true. Why is there a camera on that portion of the kitchen?
And then-
this shit has happened before.
This is insurance fraud. This is clearly insurance fraud.
I could see that because, like, if you care enough about the stove,
This is insurance.
and
It's not looking good.
They train the
you
dog to
set
do
up
this.
you set up a Ring camera pointed at your stove, but then you also don't have the sense to not put paper materials on the stove. Like,
Yeah.
those two things make no sense to me.
None whatsoever.
How about the comment from Asmar1? The dog is cute, though. Bitch, we got a burnt down house in
You can
Colorado
see it.
Springs. In
You
this
don't even see
fucking
the dog.
economy, can't rebuild this shit.
The dog is well.
Look, here
Fuck
we
that
go.
dog.
What's that? What's that? Accident?
insurance
It's
dog
just
by
like
the-
insurance.
by-
Yeah,
job
go
by the
see.
dog.
Yeah, dog's tired of this bullshit.
Hey, if you want an insurance job done and you train your dog to do it, there's really nothing to
Bravo.
talk about.
Fucking
No, I
bravo.
Nothing
think
to
it's
talk
real.
about in court. You're
Yeah.
gonna win that
Yeah, fucking bravo.
because that explains the camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the only reason you would put the camera. Like, all right, I got the paper stuff on there. Do what you trained to do, and then get all that insurance money. No one's gonna believe that you trained your dog to do that.
Hold on, we're not done with the Asia map yet.
okay.
I'm not.
Our next sponsor needs no introduction, but I'm gonna do it anyway, okay? Because it's one of my favorites. They've been rocking with us since the beginning. Gotta let you know that this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Now, some of you guys might be saying, "Why Blue Chew?" I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, because when I started taking Blue Chew, I didn't need Blue Chew. I just wanted to have the best sex of my life. I wanted to see if there was a possibility to elevate my sex game, or I wanted to take my thrusting to the zenith level of thrusting, and that's what I've done. That's what I've done with Blue Chew. Now it's your turn. Now listen, some of you guys may have been under the rock for the last 5 years. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'm here to tell you, you're welcome. Okay, Check out Blue Chew tablets, man. They have the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost. And they're chewable. That means that you can take them anytime, day and night. Whenever the situation arises, you're already ready. They're made in the USA and they're prepared in the USA, so they ship directly to your door. And listen, Blue Chew wants you to have better sex. I want you to have better sex. Your partner wants you to have better sex. What's holding you back? Nothing, right? Because if I'm telling you about it, if I'm doing this ad, I got a good deal for you, all right? We want all of our listeners, okay? We got a special deal for you guys. Try Blue Chew for free when you use the promo code DIYS. That's our promo code, all right? Please remember to use our promo code. But this promo code is going to get you a free shipment of DIYS. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. Just $5. You got $5, Buster. Okay, so head on over to bluechew.com. Use the promo code DIYS to receive your first month free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. I thank you guys for checking out Blue Chew. Peace.
Okay, so next story is employee quietly sneaks his own painting onto the walls of a German museum.
That's dope.
Didn't steal anything.
I
Snuck
like
his
that.
own shit.
That's my favorite type of theft.
Snuck his even theft.
Reverse theft.
Not even that's just addition.
It's gift.
That's just getting past
Illegal
the
gifting?
Theft.
Theft? Oh,
Theft
man. Where's this story at? Let's
After discovering the stunt, the Pinakothek
Is that one
der
of them?
Modern.
One of them Asian countries?
They
That looks
fired
made
the
up.
staffer. Okay, so he worked there and reported the crime to the police. Okay, so a nigga snuck his own painting into, I guess he was a guard, right?
And we don't
Or
know
a
that he was
staff?
black.
Technician.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who assumed he was black? This is in Germany.
You're just reacting to the N-word. You're just reacting to the N-word being
Okay,
thrown out
wait.
there.
Go. Oh, I said nigga. I didn't even know. All right, can we zoom in a little bit? For most aspiring artists, getting work onto the walls of a prominent museum takes time, patience, and talent. But for one German museum employee, it was just a few screws. On February 26, a technician smuggled his own painting into Munich's museum. I'm not going to try that again. And hung it on a gallery wall. According to German newspaper.
To a Germany newspaper,
Also,
a 51-year-old man believed it would be
Wow.
his artistic breakthrough
Sudetsky
and said he may be
Sudetsky
facing
Zinto-
prison time.
It's a douche. I think it's a douche.
Yo, that's
Zadoosh?
crazy. He gonna go to jail for that?
He's 51.
He really needed his art out.
Poor fella.
That's kind of
That's
cool
funny.
though.
He
I
doesn't-
would give him a shot.
He doesn't
employee
understand modern
considers
technology.
himself-
It's like, dog, we
But
got
if
you
there
on
was
camera,
if there
fam.
was space on the wall, why not give him just leave it there?
So many reasons.
The employee considers
Did you
himself
see
an
that?
artist.
I'd like to get eyes on the art. He's
for
comparing
real.
himself to Pablo Picasso.
And
Andy Warhol.
most likely saw his role in the museum's installation team as a dry job to
day
support
job.
his
Here's what-
day job.
Oh my gosh.
I literally just saw DNY. Day job to support his true calling. A spokesman for the museum tells the Guardian's Philip Sinnerman.
Okay, I see where you went. wrong.
Honestly, this could be like the origin story of the next
my
modern
bad.
artist. though.
Ultimate.
This is a museum that has Pablo Picasso's and Andy Warhol's. That's where he messed up.
Yeah, he should have put
He
it
should
in.
have snuck it in like a mid to
Yeah,
novice.
yeah. I
This
agree.
is like where I don't know who drew the Mona Lisa.
Van Gogh.
That was Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe no, Da Vinci, Leonardo da
Okay,
Vinci.
that
She wrote
that
Mona
sounds
Lisa,
right.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds more right.
Van Gogh is more of
He
a.
tried to put his shit that
surrealist.
no one's seen before next to Pablo Picasso, and that's where the jail time comes in. Says due to the nature of the job, the man was able to access the gallery even when it was closed. He snuck his painting into the museum while he was helping install an exhibition on architecture and philanthropy. He was carrying tools. That's why he was totally unnoticed.
I kind of crushed.
Oh, this was
Jeopardy. You
during
should see me
work
in Jeopardy,
hours.
dog.
He tells the New York Times, as a technician, he was able to move around all areas of the building outside of opening hours. Museum officials haven't given a description of the painting, but noted it measured around 24 by 47 inches. He wildin'.
Try to say that word in the third paragraph, though.
All right, when I get there. The man attached the painting to the exhibition wall with 2 screws, leaving behind drill holes. The total damage is estimated at around $107. But
What?
the picture has been since removed and confiscated. Here we go. A few weeks ago, a similar incident occurred
now.
at the Bundeskunsthalle.
Ooh. That's what you think that
wasn't
is,
it.
sativa or indica? That's something,
In
bro.
Bonn, Germany.
Bundeshalle.
When a
Bundeskunsthalle.
student used double-sided tape to
Bundeskunsthalle.
stick one of her paintings onto a gallery wall. Okay, no damage though. Staffers didn't notice the painting until they dismantled the exhibition it was hanging in. Okay, so she kind of got away with it. We think it's funny, and we went to get to know the artist. Oh, why'd they let her get away with it? Unfortunately, the inspiring artist in Munich, officials are taking a less lighthearted approach. According to Drexler, the employee confessed his actions via email after the painting was discovered. The museum was then fired the artist and reported his actions to the police. He's under investigation for property damage.
He was on the edge already. You know, he was an employee that smelled bad,
So,
took breaks too long.
well, I mean, they're
You know what I'm
making
saying?
it
He
seem
was
like
like,
the
that's not-
screws
well,
is the only reason.
But the other chick, she was like, they
She
made a
used
joke out of it. They
double-sided-
were like, that's cute.
Yeah, because she used double-sided tape, just
Oh,
threw it up. I guess because he screwed it in and made $100 worth of property
Oh,
damage.
just because he's a handyman, he gets punished? Just because he understands
he could
fortifying the painting?
right.
The
That's more
Scotch tape
official.
ain't doing shit. Yeah,
You
what
could
the fuck
tell.
mean?
You could tell if something's hung up by a Scotch tape
Yeah,
or
put
or
value in
drills.
your art.
Hold on, wait.
This dude might make it, honestly.
He might get
Hippie,
2 years
Can
in
you look
prison,
up
too.
art
Oh, really?
installation?
2 years in
real?
prison.
Art installation cleaned up by janitors. So this happened in 2015, and I just read this today. It's crazy that this topic was on here because I didn't even know this, but there was an art installation that was cleaned up by janitors
Oh,
because
but it
there was
was
an after
art.
party that happened at the museum the night before.
Uh-huh.
And so when the janitors got there, they saw all of this and thought that it was just a crazy fucking party.
Yeah.
And so they cleaned up everything,
Ha.
not knowing.
Looks
it
like
was
a Wale
fucking
video.
art installa-
I don't blame them.
That does
This
look
is
like
stupid.
a messy ass party.
This is stupid. How is your art just the after effects of a party? That makes
Bruh.
sense. Like that. Everything a janitor is trained to do is clean up this shit.
And look, this is
That's-
what it looked like after they finished.
No, that's art. A
Wait,
clean ass spot.
Hey, let's
That's-
talk about how good the janitor.
Come on now. That's a good janitor,
That is
bro.
a
Look at
great
this
There
shit.
it is. Yeah,
Look at that. That's art, dude.
Can you imagine staying there till 3
He's
a.m.
probably proud as hell.
making
He's like,
it
look, I
that
cleaned the
clean,
fuck
and
out
then
of
you
this.
get in
So,
trouble? You make
the-
the news?
The piece was titled "Where Are We Going to Dance Tonight?" and was inspired by the Italy of the 1980s, a period characterized by consumerism, hedonism, and by socialist politicians and their never-ending parties, according to the museum's
They
website.
made it political.
Apparently, I mean, you know
It
what I'm
always
saying?
is,
Listen,
bro.
Man, the motherfuckers be partying.
Come on now.
Eye
Partying,
roll.
man.
Yes, I'm glad
Apparently,
they
the
cleaned this
work
shit
was
up.
a little too convincing because when the janitors came in, they saw it like that. And
I like that this
cleaned it.
janitor probably pulled up to his wife after this shift, and he's like, "Baby, it was some of my best work.
I killed.
I
killed this
cleaned
shit.
the fuck out of this place.
killed this
You
shit.
don't even. This is like my art." He was like,
And they're
"This
like,
is-
"You ruined the art." And you're
this
like,
is-
"What art?
yeah.
What art?"
You mean
What
the
art?
mess? The mess that the fucking
He-
left?
fortunately-
Fortunately, the janitorial staff had consistently sorted-
Conscientiously.
Thank you.
Okay.
I went to Arizona
Conscientiously-
State, and I'm stunting on y'all. This is
Hey,
crazy,
man,
bro.
listen.
I got
It's our
a.
third episode. We've been drinking since the first.
That's a wild word.
Sorted the
though.
artwork
That is a wild
into
one.
glass and paper for recycling.
Come on, not
really below.
paper.
And the museum expects to be able to salvage and reinstall it according to the.
Oh, I'll reinstall that real
Yeah.
quick, bro.
That
Give me a
wasn't even
nice-
hard to
yeah, You know what I'm
do.
saying?
Just
Call
tell
Wale.
them, tell them to come
pull
back
up
and
again,
throw
bro.
a bunch of bottles on the
This
floor
is
again.
crazy.
There's no way they position
Call
those
7
specifically.
22-year-old white women, and you're gonna fucking get this shit popping, bro.
I don't think that's art.
No.
I get that they have like a
What do you
deep
think that
meaning behind it, but if my art was just throwing trash on the floor, I can't be mad if janitors cleaned it up.
It is all champagne though. Nah, there's a bottle of vodka in there,
Where?
right there
That-
where the arrow is.
And
That
it's a
looks
disco
like,
ball
that looks
and
like
confetti.
just the rosé champagne.
Looks
It's
like a
clear, so you can
that's
Looks
just
like
see
they're
it.
missing cocaine. That looks like a weak ass party.
You missing cocaine? Cocaine might have been a little too much.
Or maybe they already did it all.
Yeah, you don't really
That
leave,
actually is the only thing missing.
don't
It's
leave
been
cocaine
consumed.
behind.
That
Nah,
is
nah,
true.
nah, that's
yeah.
leave
wasting
the bottles
money.
behind.
Yeah,
Wasting money.
yeah.
You leave bottles and confetti behind.
Yeah, if you saw plastic baggies, then they're like, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd
then
be
that
fun.
was
little
cool.
some mirrors or something.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
ketamine.
I think this is stupid.
Oh, not the special K.
Damn.
Special
Not,
K is
not in
different.
2015. Actually, you're right. You're right.
I'm okay with the whole night at the museum shit because rappers have done worse to get their shit out there. So.
Yeah, this is the third installment of that Ben Stiller movie.
Night at the museum. It's,
Night
just,
at the
it's just
museum.
artists trying to
It's
get
just
on.
Like, yo, let's turn up, dog.
They walk past all the like alive people that.
It's Matt and Tussauds, actually.
All these
It's all
people
the
are coming to
celebrities
life.
that are trying to stunt.
Nah, I just wanted my shit up here.
Oh,
That's crazy. I
man.
wonder if people liked it. I wonder if people liked the art he snuck in. Because if you do
the
all
OG
of that
guy?
and sneak it in and you don't
And
get a
it's whack?
response,
Oh, that's funny.
that's probably why they put him on the news.
That's
Because
a
that
tough
would
one.
it'd be a better story if they liked it and they were like, you know what, you get to keep it.
He
You
was
know?
like, people are like, how you still working on that art that you've been working on? He's like, yeah, it got me 2 years in jail, dog. Man, that's kind of fire, though. That's kind of fire.
Ooh, but
How
how?
about JD
Why is
and
Jay
J
Dilla on? Why
It's a
is
song.
Dilla on? I love. First of all, I love that song.
Same.
Wait, where did you see Dilla?
Look, go
It's,
down.
They interviewed him for this?
No, they said it's
what's
a
going on.
snippet. It's
There's
a
a
snippet
snippet
of
from
JD
Think Twice.
and J Dilla
Wow.
song.
Which
Think
is
Twice.
actually a remix that he did from an OG song in the 70s. It's a
Check you
beautiful
out.
one. Yeah, that's
Okay.
one of my favorite.
Cincinnati State, or did you say Arizona State?
I went to Arizona State, but I grew up in Cincinnati. Yeah.
Fire.
Shout out to Dilla.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Dilla.
I think we got time for one more. We have 42. Yeah, we got time for one more.
What up, guys? This is my favorite toiletry bag because it has my essentials in it. It's got my toothbrush, it's got my soap, and it has my Mando whole body deodorant. Now, it's a whole body deodorant, but I use this on my underarms. Why? Because it works. It works really, really well. Anti-sweat, prevents and reduces the sweat. Now, it's not an anti-perspirant. I gotta say that. But when I tell you this works so well, when they sent me the first one, I was like, we'll see what happens, right? 4 sticks later of me buying on my own money because I'm not going back to something that I'm going to pay the same price for and doesn't work as well. That's just crazy. It's 100% natural. It's organic. It's fragrance-free. It's dermatologist recommended. Everything you need in a deodorant, it does that and more. But it's not just deodorant, guys. They have body wash. They have face wash. They got so many items that you should have in your rotation right now that I feel bad. I feel so bad that I want to help out. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? You know what I can do? You know what I can do? How about I'll hook you up with something that's going to control body odor anywhere. All you got to do is go to shopmando.com. That's shop MANDO.com and get $5 off your starter pick. Now that's over 40% with the promo code DIYS. Again, shopmando.com. Check out the whole starter kit, and we're going to give you $5 off. That's going to give you more than 40% off of it. All you have to use the promo code DIYS at shopmando.com. Listen, take advantage of this. I'm here to help. Mando's here to help. Fellas, check this out. You won't be disappointed. Telling your boy sent you.
Oh, we talking about the Mermaid Olympics?
Okay.
Merman.
The Merlympics. Y'all ready for this?
Let's go. What is this? I don't know anything about this.
we gotta zoom in.
Provo is not where I thought this would be happening.
Okay, what's it called? What's the
It's
headline?
called the Merlympics.
The
2024.
Merlympics. Okay. A lot of young girls pretend to be a mermaid while swimming in a pool or the ocean.
Oop,
But
Drake's
one-
checking in. Come on now.
How do I even
Where's Aubrey?
seriously keep going after that?
Where's Aubrey?
All right. But one Provo woman has made that dream come true and competed in the Merlympics. Mia Sim, 22, became the fastest mermaid in the world in
Ooh.
May when she competed at the Swiss Merlympics in Geneva, Switzerland. The Merlympics have been around since 2015, and the competition is held every 2 years. Sim has officially been mermaiding for 10 years. And she said the Merlympics have really boomed in the last 5 years.
Compared to what? What the fuck are we talking about booming?
This is the elite athleticism.
People know me as the weird mermaid bitch now. It's kind of popping now.
She only had to go
They
through that
used to
for
just
5
think I was
years.
the weird bitch. Now I'm the weird mermaid
She
bitch.
only had to be a weird mermaid for 5 years, and then the other 5 years she was
like,
popping.
This bitch just, she swims. So she's a swimmer. She's a mermaid, bro. She should be swimming. Also, that's crazy. You should obviously be a great swimmer if you're a fucking mermaid.
Well, it's also, I guess this isn't the only thing. First of all, they're talking about themselves as if they're actual mermaids. They said this is elite athleticism you can get out of mermaids. Many mermaids will do pageants or events, but the Merlympics are solely designed to prove athleticism. Here is the 5 events at the Merlympics, and I can't make this up. Ecology, The athlete dives down and retrieves as much trash as possible in 90 seconds.
No.
Figures. The competitor has to perform 3 of 10 mermaid figures. First of all, 3 of 10. That's an Olympic level sport. That's fucking fail.
3 of
First
10.
all, you
Hey
need
man, if
need
you
a
hit
couch
3
to
out
do
of
one
10
those.
times in baseball, you're a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
Underwater posing. Each person dives down and poses for a picture and then has to swim away for the next person to take their spot. Sim said she thinks this is one of the hardest. Oh, harder than picking up trash? Okay. Rescue. The mermaid has to do a 25-meter submerged swim and rescue a dummy. When have mermaids ever been rescuers?
I like how the
If
dummy is the
anything,
dummy
they-
in this situation. Bitch, you're a mermaid. You're a dummy.
And then, of course,
Somebody needs
speed.
to rescue you.
Of course, speed. The athletes race along the top of the water for 50 meters. That was the only one I could have guessed.
I like how the first one is literally just the first 20 minutes of The Little Mermaid.
Picking up
That
trash.
bitch got trash in the whole thing. What do you call it?
What do you call it?
yes. What's that song? You know what I'm saying.
And of course, all of these events, they're wearing mermaid
The
suits.
seagull was lying to her,
Oh,
telling
my
her all
God.
the wrong shit on the
Trinkets.
Little Mermaid.
How do you feel good about yourself if you win this?
First of all, you need a couch to do one of the mermaid poses.
What you mean?
Like, you know, you sit on the couch and your legs to the side and your
Oh,
arms
yeah.
on the thing and you
Oh,
watch TV.
shit.
That's the mermaid pose.
I mean,
right
I
there.
wouldn't doubt them having an underwater couch.
You
in
think-
this
you think they-
fucking
you-
circus.
They got
You
the
think
they got the Simpsons couch
You
underwater.
got mermaids and merman. You think they got the same gender issues the Olympics got right now?
But
It's like, of course he won. He's a merman.
I don't
He
think
shouldn't have been in the thing, all right?
I don't think they have an advantage.
I don't think so. I don't even think
There
fish
are no
have
advantage.
gender. I don't think there's female fish. I've never seen
Oh
one.
my god!
Wow, that is so ridiculous. First of all,
is this a clip? Is this
I
a
don't
clip?
understand the rescue and the picking up trash.
You know what's wild? I always think about
Oh, they actually have a thing going too.
But they have goggles? I thought you were a
oh, that's
merman.
a man. These are men. Oh, okay.
No, I thought you were a mermaid. Why do you need a why
Is that the trash one?
Is there lore in the mermaid community about them picking up trash or rescuing people? Oh wait, sirens be rescuing people, right?
No, sirens be trying to
No, they be
jump
crashing
people
it.
in.
Yeah.
They try to get you to jump
Sirens
in.
do be rescuing people. Yeah,
Well,
no, sirens
Ariel-
actually bring you in and
They
they
lure
trick
you.
Ariel,
you. They trick you.
Ariel rescued old boy.
Ariel. No,
She was
Ariel
trying to
tricked him
fuck,
into
though.
trying to. Oh no, he rescued her. Didn't she become a woman at the end?
No, she rescued him and then had to leave because people were coming.
I should revisit that.
So
one.
I guess that's that. I guess I see why
Some
you
of the
would
plot
be able
points.
to.
Wait, go back
rescue a
up. Let me
person.
see how many. Let me see how many follows they have.
Cleaning up trash
Also,
is
if you're a
crazy.
merman-
Of course, 1,000.
1,700 followers for the Merlympics.
1,700 crazy
Well,
people.
But 5 years ago, you guys should have seen the numbers then. It's really boomed.
When it was booming,
It's boomed up to 1,700.
when that shit was booming.
They're
Hell
not even
nah.
getting comments, bro. 180 dry ass likes.
You doing
Zero
this and
comments?
not getting engagement
That should get
is
crazy
insane.
comments.
You're making a fool of yourself and
You
your
should have
family.
more comments than likes.
Is that the dummy?
That's the dummy. This is the rescue
Yeah,
thing.
that's a realistic ass dummy. There's no
that
way that's not a
actually
real person.
is hard.
That's a real person.
No. That they can do. That's a
I don't know.
dummy.
It does look like a real person though.
That looks like an expensive dummy.
There's
I will
no
agree with you.
comments. Zero.
They might be turned out comments because this shit is ridiculous. The Swiss Merlympics.
No, low
dude.
key. Low key, they turned them comments
Yeah,
off.
they turn those comments
Because
off because it's
all of the
ridiculous.
comments were, "What the fuck?"
Every comment had profanity in it.
Niggas-
It's like, we
I
got
never
it,
want to
yeah.
assume anybody's sexuality, but you can't be a straight man and be a merman, right? Hey Tim, what'd you do the other day, man? Just me and the boys, man, bopping. Just fucking. I strapped
up
up
trash.
again. You strapped up. What are you talking about? I
Mermaid
was, I was
poses.
mermaning.
These are mermaids.
Oh, she got one comment. Let me see
Oh,
this
the-
one comment. on
Wait. The poses aren't even underwater.
No.
Oh,
This is okay. So this is what they meant by pageants. The poses are just photo
The
poses.
water muse. Oh, they tagged it. This is whack that they don't have comments.
Go to the water muse. Maybe she has engagement.
Yeah, that's true. The water muse is a mermaid.
Right. So maybe the company that sponsors it.
She
okay,
got more
she got more
followers. She got
followers
more
than them.
followers.
What'd you think? You think what's the hottest track
She's-
for mermaids on Spotify? One of them whale noises or something?
She's really a mermaid. Her whole page is.
I've met some mermaid bitches.
She got
before.
comments though. Let's see if none of them are. Go to the one
It's
with
not
the
a
most
lot of
comments.
them, though.
They're probably If they're not wildly inappropriate, this chick is doing all this wrong.
If she can't tell jellyfish what to do, jellyfish, by the way, don't have a brain.
They're immortal.
Just wanna point that out. They don't have brains. So
Meanwhile, octopus, very intelligent.
Octopus are fire. Damn, you gotta log into. Okay, she's safe for now.
All right. Water
Also, that's a pretty good photo.
that's a fire photo.
If you weren't like, I'm a
can't count
mermaid
that.
in every other part of my life, this would
Yeah.
be a fire photo just to take. But then it's like you go to the other pages and you're like, oh, she really thinks she's a mermaid. This is just a good picture within an insane profile.
That's some weird shit.
Actually,
They
she has
got-
some pretty
oh,
good photos.
73 comments.
She has some good photos.
We can't see this shit. I'm done with this bitch. The Water Muse.
Oh,
I still can't
man.
believe they pick up trash for one of their events.
Here we go.
I will. All right.
I want to try this so bad. Definitely gonna try.
You want to be in the mermaid? You were reading a comment. Was that a comment?
Yeah,
She
those
just
are
posted
comments.
today, 4
Oh.
hours ago.
What an efficient way to get
6
out of the water
likes.
as a mermaid. So these are also aspiring mermaids.
Wow.
That makes sense.
That's crazy.
That actually makes
It
more
says,
sense.
You think they talk to him like-
amazing.
like
Mermazing?
open mic comics on the come up. Oh, you an open mic mermaid? That's crazy. Keep
More
at
than
it.
likely, if you.
Don't like it.
Oh wow, that was actually kind of cool. Wait. Did y'all see how she got out the pool?
Yeah.
That's
She
kinda-
went up tail first, right?
Nah, I started looking at her IG.
That was kind of
me
flip.
see
That was
that.
kind of dope. Look, she does a little flip. Yeet. That's kind of cool.
There is a man in southern Germany that has masturbated to this video recently. He just had it on a loop.
Well, listen, World Olympics, if you didn't know, now you know, ladies and gentlemen, that is a real thing. Before we get out of here, we just want to give an opportunity for Mike, let them know what you got coming up, where they can find you, all of that good stuff, your IG handle, and all of that, man.
Turner Comedy on everything. Michael Turner is my full name. Turner Comedy is IG, TikTok, all that stuff. I just dropped today tour information for my new tour for the fall.
Let's go.
I'll be going. I do the Road Warrior Tour all football season. I'll be hitting different cities, and I'll be doing a comedy show the night before the football game, and then go hitting the tailgate and getting content with the fans. So running that back this year. Last year was awesome. Year 2 is upon us. I'm going to Dallas with our boy Sydney. He's a Cowboys fan.
Oh,
The
yeah, he
Bengals
is,
are playing.
he is, he
so I
is.
follow the Bengals, Cincinnati Bengals, and then a lot of other teams too. So it'll be fun. So Turner
Nice.
Comedy everywhere.
There it
get it.
is. Make sure y'all check out Michael, and make sure if you're in anywhere that he's hitting up, you pull up on him, have a good time, laugh, share a beer with him if you can. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tahir Moore,
I'm Patrick Cloud.
and we'll see you in the next episode of Damn Internet, You Scary.
Later,
Peace, guys.
Peace.
Peace.